What's up guys, this is Kate with TypeMatch making another video about MBTI compatibility. So in this video, I just want to talk about extroverted functions and introverted functions and why they fit so well together. Alright, so a lot of you maybe watch C.S. Joseph, and in his compatibility videos, he talks about how extroverted functions consume introverted functions, and this is why they are compatible. But why is that? Let's go into that today. So extroverted functions are looking towards the tribe for input, whereas introverted functions are looking inward to the self, and the introverted functions are where our sense of identity is. So Dave and Shan talk about tribe and self a lot when it comes to the functions with Dave and Shan with their superpowers. You should totally check them out. But anyway, okay, they talk about tribe and self a lot, and this is because humans are tribal creatures, and we have been trying to reconcile self against tribe since the dawn of time. And the way that we can do that is through the functions, specifically the judging functions, or as Dave and Shan call them, the deciding functions, the thinking and feeling functions. So FI is self or identity values, whereas FE are tribe values, and TI are self reasons, whereas TE are tribe reasons. So the reason extroverted functions absorb introverted functions, or the extroverted functions are looking towards the introverted functions as like a member or representative of the tribe that they can look to and find out like what they think or what they value about something, and then absorb that into their own. So in terms of thinking and feeling functions, we have, for example, FI to FI. These two are going to clash unless these people have the exact same values all the time. And that's definitely not going to happen. Like, you may share many similar values with somebody, but eventually your values are going to clash. And when that happens, it will be like an attack on the person's identity, because the introverted judging function is where their sense of identity is being housed. And that's why we have so many problems with identity politics and not being able to convince anybody of anything. It's like, because you're trying to convince their introverted function is never going to listen to you. And they're also going to feel personally attacked if you go after it. So don't do that. FE to FE, in this relationship, both are trying to look outward to the tribe's values, but neither of them want to be that representative of the tribe. So this is where they get into what I call the FE feelings loop, where it's like, your values, no your values, or your feelings, no your feelings, and just going back and forth, and there's no productive output at the end of that. And then FI to FE, this is where it really works, because the person with FE is looking outward to the tribe, and the person with FI is that representative of the tribe, who can give that input to the FE. So yeah, and that person with FI is going to feel like very valued because somebody is acknowledging what's important to them for their identity, and they need that to be acknowledged and respected, of course. And then it works the same with the thinking function. For example, TI to TI, it's going to clash unless you have the exact same reasoning all the time, which definitely you won't. TE to TE, just going to get stuck in a loop of both of them want to look outward to the reasoning of the tribe, and neither one wants to be the representative of the reasoning of the tribe. And then TI to TE, TE is looking outward to the tribe member representative, the TI user, for their reasoning, and the person, the TI user, feels very valued and validated because what's important to their identity has been acknowledged. So if you're interested in more information about MBTI compatibility or the TypeMatch app, which is coming out the end of January 2020, you could check out TypeMatch on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also typematchapp.com.